This is the weekend when the top seeds in each conference get into action, and they're all rematches, and that's an oddity for the NFL playoffs. The most interesting rematch to me is number 3 between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. The game is in Pittsburgh. The team split with the road team winning each time. The Steelers won the division ahead of the Ravens with a 12-4 record because they had the tiebreaker. That doesn't mean they're the better team. This should be a fierce defensive battle just like it was earlier in their 2 meetings. These teams don't like each other. I think this should be a very entertaining defensive battle, a low-scoring game, and I think a lot of people will get their appetites whet for the rest of the weekend by watching this one. Following that, we go down to Atlanta, where the Green Bay Packers, who've won 3 in a row, and all 3 games they needed to win to get into the playoffs, and then, of course, to advance in the playoffs. Last week they won at Philadelphia. Now they go into Atlanta, a place where they lost a very close game during the regular season. It was a game they pretty much handed away to the Falcons. The Falcons wound up going on to a 13-3 record, the best record in the NFC, earning the home field throughout the conference playoffs. And now they get a Packers team that's pretty hot going up against them. I see this as a toss-up game. I think the real difference here could be that the Packers' defense is much better than it was when it last played in Atlanta, and I'm not sure that the Falcons are as much improved as the Packers have been over the last half of the season. Game 3 is a surprising matchup of the weekend. The Seahawks, yes, the Seattle Seahawks are 8-9 as they head into this game and are the first division winner that had a losing record in NFL history. They come off a tremendous upset against the New Orleans Saints, something that no one was predicting. Now they go into Chicago, a place they actually won. The best game that the Seahawks played all season was in Chicago. But they're going against a team whose defense has improved, and so has its offense throughout the season. The Bears are a better team now than they were at any other point in this season. And that's one reason I think they'll stop the Seahawks' incredible run. But this could be a pretty close game, and it will also be interesting to see how the weather may affect Seattle now that it has to go on the road. The weekend concludes with the NFL's best team over the regular season, the New England Patriots, who also are the best team throughout the decade, against the New York Jets. Again, a bitter rivalry. This is one where neither team has any love for the other one either. And Rex Ryan, the coach of the Jets, has been pretty boastful about what he expects his team to be able to do. He's tried to make this a personal battle between himself and Bill Belichick. I don't think Belichick's buying that. I do think the Jets like to have their coach talking this way. It kind of takes the pressure and the spotlight away from the players. But the players are the ones who will have to stop Tom Brady, and that's a really tough chore. The last time these teams met in New England, it was a 45-3 rout for the Patriots. I don't think this game will be that one-sided, but for the Jets to win, they're going to have to come up with a much better defensive scheme, and they're going to need to make some big plays on offense that they didn't make the last time they were up in Foxborough.